Hey guys, welcome back to Bowls Fan TV. And today we're doing the reaction to today's news that Ross Tierney has returned to the club on a multi-year deal, coming in from Motherwell. Yeah, look, it was a bit of a surprise, obviously this morning, a nice surprise anyway. You know, we all know that going into this transfer window that we needed to strengthen. There's a lot of areas in this team that need improving, and look, we got off to a very good start here with the signing of Ross Tierney, a player who was very popular here in his first spell. Obviously, he left for Motherwell there in 2021 at the end of that season, and he never really quite got in there. Obviously, he had a couple of good moments. I think he scored against Rangers and Celtic, and he sort of hope from that point on he'd kick on at Motherwell, but it didn't quite work out. We went on loan to Walsall last season, where he played a lot of games, but didn't really make much of a contribution. He only got one goal, so he's obviously coming back home now to try and find a bit of form. And look, yeah, I'm delighted with this. It's a great signing, of course. He wouldn't want to have Ross Tierney back at this club. He's a player that really, he's from Ballymun. He's from the area. He knows what it feels like to play for Bowes, in good teams and achieve things for Bowes, those famous nights in Europe and getting to a cup final there in 2021. So yeah, look, I'm buzzing with this one. But look, let's see what Alan Rails had to say about it. So he said this morning, firstly, I want to welcome Ross home. He's obviously my first sign of this transfer window, so I'm delighted that my first sign is very much a signal of where we want to go as a club and where we are going to go as a club. I see getting Ross back to the club as a coup and a reflection of the ambition we want to get back to Bow, or to we have to get Bowes back to where we belong. He's the caliber of talent I want to bring to this club. He's turned down bigger offers from other clubs to come back to the club that he loves, and there has been a huge amount of work in the background to get this over the line. Bowes means an awful lot to Ross, and it's clear that he wants to come back and be a part of something new and exciting here. He's a player with passion and eye for a goal, a real quality in the final third. He also has the work ethic that we want to see from players. He has a great profile, and has already been a great player for Bowes. But what is most exciting for me is that I feel the best is yet to come from Ross. He's a great guy on and off the pitch, and I believe our fans will take him again like they did here before. So yeah, look. Obviously, positive words from Reynolds. He's a player that I'm sure he's been on to since since we knew probably that he wasn't going to be staying on at Motherwell. Maybe he was thinking of leaving. He wasn't really getting into the team, and obviously they loaned him out. So I'm sure he was wondering, maybe is there a future for me here? Should we, maybe look to leave? Maybe if a club back home wanted me, I'd go back. And I'm sure Reynolds was on to him, trying to convince him to come back, and obviously he's done that. And yeah, look, I'm like I said, I'm really really happy that we got this one over the line. Look, from his first time here, how good of a player he is. He's a player that works really hard. He gets up and down the pitch. He's very good in the final third as well. For a small player, he's very good in the air, and we know that he likes to get into the box and get involved and chip in with goals. And obviously we know how his link up play is. Obviously, he linked up really well with Georgie Kelly in his first time around with us. And obviously, we haven't got Georgie Kelly anymore. Well, maybe if he fancies it coming back, we should be all over that. But we don't know about that yet. But obviously, for us, his link up ability with other players is fantastic, and hopefully you can find a bit of form with the forward players here now that he's back. But look, let's see what he had to say about it. He said, "I'm buzzing to be back. I'm not just come back to be happy being home and come back to help us push on, get back to where we belong." Challenge for trophies and getting back into Europe. I've spoken to Rennie quite a bit since he came in, and I knew there was a chance he might come home. I know Rennie from the Ireland under 21s. I know what he is about and what he wants to achieve here. I want to be a part of that, and I can't wait to get started. I've been to a good few games since I came back for the summer, and I've always gone to games when I've been back home for breaks. The atmosphere in Daily Mail is still there. We just need to start paying back that support with results on the pitch now. Those nights we had in Europe when I was here before are still the best nights I've had in my career, and that's where I want. That's where the club needs to be. That's what I'm here for. I'm young, and I want to have a big career here with Bowles and perform the way I was before I left, and push on further. So yeah, look, good words from Ross as well. And yeah, look, just saying everything he said there, I was second that. it's a real statement signing. We want to try and be getting back into where we were when Ross was at the club first time around, and getting into Europe and being competitive in the league. Because obviously it's been far from that really this season. We've currently sit eighth in the league, and it's been a pretty underwhelming season. But look, I think this is a huge signing. It's a signing that I wasn't expecting really. I know that there's a chance he might leave Motherwell. I don't know, whether if we would have wanted to go, somewhere in England maybe and try and make a career for himself there. I didn't think he'd be back home so soon. But look, I'm happy that the club have managed to get this one over the line. Um, look, a player that bodies everything about balls. Like I said, he knows what it's like to play for balls already. He's been a part of good teams. He's very passionate. We saw beforehand. How effective he was under Keith Long in that sort of 2021 season when he obviously talked about all the kind of personal struggles he had in his life, but Keith Long really trusted him that season, and he blossomed really in that 2021 season, and became one of our best players, if not our best player that season. And I'm absolutely over the moon that he's back, and hopefully he can slot right into this team and help us be a bit better in the attack. That's something that I've sort of been calling for this season. We haven't really been that effective, maybe in the final third. Hopefully now that Ross is in the door, he'll come in, he'll help link up with the other players. Conley, Akintunde, Grant, whoever. Piszczek, whoever. Hopefully he can form a good partnership with all those players obviously chip in with some goals himself. Look, we saw it beforehand. Like I said, he'd often make sort of late runs into the box. He was really good in the air for a small player. He scored some good goals for us, some important goals for us, and that's what we want to see from him again. And yeah, look, this is something that I don't think I was expecting really this morning when I saw it, but it was a nice surprise, I suppose, that he's back with the club now. He's back home. He's looking to kick on with us and have a good career here. So yeah, welcome back, Ross. Hopefully he smashes it. And yeah, that's it really. So yeah, that's where I'll end it. I'm probably gonna have another video out maybe tomorrow or Saturday. I'm gonna do like a sort of halfway season review, which will obviously be very positive, of course. So yeah, look out for that one. That'll probably be out maybe tomorrow or Saturday. But yeah, so that's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below what you're thinking about the news. Obviously that Ross is back, and are you happy? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.